Hello, my name is Michael Randolph, and I will be presenting tonight's presentation. Tonight's presentation is going to talk about one of the initiatives that we have coming out towards that focus on wealth building. It's part of the West Tampa Technology, Wealth Building, and Job Creation Center. There are basically two major components. The first component is technology. The Technology Center consists of teaching coding, how to do artificial intelligence, virtual intelligence, get ready for the mega universe, how to put together game applications, mobile applications, and other type of applications, including web production. The other part of the Technology Center is to reduce the digital divide by providing both internet, and more computers, laptops, and other devices to connect to the internet. The third part of the the Technology Center is what we call Technology 101. Part of that is teaching everyone how to use their cell phone or their smartphone as a mechanism to unleashing the power of the internet. The other component, which consists of the Wealth Building Center and the Job Creation Center, is basically broken up into three parts. Tonight, during this presentation that I'm about to start, in which we made a presentation in front of the CAC in West Tampa, talks about that component that deals with our business development component. Now, the Wealth Building and Job Creation Center also consists of what we call Investment 101. And that's moving the community from a consumer mentality to an investment mentality. And the final component of that is the Community Wealth Center, in which we're looking at actually owning at least three businesses that we can use as earned income to continue our funding so we're not totally reliant upon grants. So let's go to the presentation that I made tonight.
Okay, recording stand on.
All right, Mr. Randolph, go ahead.
Excellent. Hope everybody's okay. So today I'll be real quick with my presentation. I want to start with the hard data. As you know, inflation is at a 40%, a 40% year high at 8.3%. 93% of the houses on the market are overpriced. Remember the bubble when it busts, and always the economy will straighten itself up. Now, add to this, Black and brown businesses represent 50% of the businesses in Hillsborough County, but yet they only represent 5% of the economic cash flow. The average Black family wealth is $73,000 compared to whites, which is $170,000. Three-fourths of the CRA consists of African Americans, of which 25% are low income. Black businesses represent 3% of the CRA. We plan to change that by moving it from 3% to 15% within the next 5 years. And we're going to do it with our home-based businesses. There's three parts. It's called BAC, B-A-C. B is for business development. A is for capital, working with banks. technical assistant to grow the business. This is going to be relationship with small business administration, school, as well as other experts in terms of taking the business to the next level. So thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to get that out because we're in a crisis. Thank you. So clearly we're in a crisis. Let me overemphasize.
Gotta check right now.
Okay, let me stop this and proceed. So let me emphasize because I didn't have it written up on the screen, the um, the different components of the home base and e-commerce center that we're proposing to do. It consists of the letters BAT, BAT. B stands for business development, in which we'll be working with the residents to start their own business, including business plans, advice, help with operation, and all those things. The second part is A, which is stands for access to capital. Under this scenario, we'll be working with to bring in capital so businesses can actually have the money necessary to get started. We'll be talking to those banks that have a CRA attached to their company in reference to bringing in that type of funding for the funding for startup businesses. The other thing is that we plan to approach community development financial institutions and other financial institutions to bring in the necessary funding in order for people to able to get that business done. And then finally is go for technical assistance. The technical assistant is going to be focused on business growth. And the partners that we're bringing together include the Small Business Administration, SCORE, as well as other experts in the area, as well as the West Tampa Wealth Building Center, which is going to be providing ongoing technical assistance to the businesses that we are able to get started. This is a phenomenal opportunity for the West Tampa community. Out of that initiative, 120 new businesses will be created, and out of that, 120 new residential business will be created. 40 businesses will be full-time, and there will be 80 part-time businesses. We're talking about a possible $80 million investment from investors once we get started on our projects. We're looking at bringing in $80 million from public safety, affordable housing, economic development, all that combined together in terms of that conversation that we'll be having not only with investors, funders, but also lenders combined together. This is going to be an ambitious effort to transform the West Tampa community, and the rest of the nation is watching us. Thank you. Get ready for part 2.